Welcome to Boson Buzz, where we dive into the coolest scientific ideas and breakthroughs shaping tomorrow's world. Every single day, our planet is bathed in a tidal wave of clean, abundant energy from the sun, a constant and staggering flow of power that completely dwarfs all of humanity's energy consumption. Yet despite our advances, we capture and utilize only a tiny, almost negligible fraction of this incredible gift. Our current solar panels are a good start, a remarkable technology that converts sunlight directly into electricity. But they have a fundamental and significant limitation. They only produce power when the sun is shining. The energy they generate must be used immediately or stored in often expensive, bulky, and inefficient batteries. What we truly need for a robust, renewable energy future is a way to store the sun's energy in a dense, stable, and portable form, a liquid solar fuel that can be used on demand, day or night, and power everything from our cars to our industries. For billions of years, nature has already perfected a system to do exactly this. The ultimate solution, it turns out, has been hanging from the trees and sprouting from the ground all along in the humble, elegant form of a leaf. The natural world is powered by a miraculous and highly efficient process known as photosynthesis, a system refined over billions of years of evolution. A simple green leaf is, in fact, a tiny, self-contained, and incredibly sophisticated solar fuel factory that operates at room temperature using only non-toxic materials. It takes in three simple and abundant ingredients: sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide from the air. Using the sun's energy, it masterfully breaks apart the stable water molecules in a breathtakingly complex dance of quantum chemistry and uses the liberated components to chemically transform the inert carbon dioxide into a rich, energy-dense fuel. For plants, this fuel is sugar and carbohydrates, which they use for growth, structure, and energy storage. For humanity, this elegant, self-sustaining process is the ultimate source of inspiration, a perfect blueprint for sustainability written in the language of biology. Scientists have been studying this intricate process for decades, unraveling its secrets, and they eventually asked a revolutionary and powerful question: what if we could build our own version of an artificial leaf? Not one that makes food for itself, but one that is engineered by humans to create clean, storable, liquid fuel for our civilization, effectively producing the energy currency of our modern world: gasoline, jet fuel, hydrogen from nothing but sunlight, water, and the excess carbon dioxide we have in our atmosphere. Creating a functional artificial leaf is a grand exercise in a field known as biomimicry, the art of copying nature's most successful blueprints. The device itself is often a thin, flat, and unassuming panel designed to be suspended in water, just like a real leaf floating on a pond. But when sunlight hits its specially engineered surface, it doesn't simply generate a flow of electrons as a solar panel does. Instead, it acts as a powerful catalyst, using the sun's energy to spark a specific and useful chemical reaction. Its primary function is to use solar energy to split the surrounding water molecules into their core gaseous components: hydrogen and oxygen. In some more advanced versions, the system then goes a critical step further. It captures the hydrogen and combines it with carbon dioxide pulled directly from the surrounding air or water. The final product of this man-made photosynthesis is not sugar, but valuable, energy-rich fuels like hydrogen gas, or even methanol and ethanol liquid fuels that can be directly used to power our cars, ships, planes, and industries, just like the fossil fuels we use today, but created cleanly in the present. The potential of this technology to reshape our entire energy landscape is nothing short of staggering, offering a path to a truly circular carbon economy. Imagine vast fuel farms, not of corn or soybeans, but of these shimmering, silent artificial leaves, arranged in massive arrays floating on non-potable reservoirs, wastewater treatment ponds, or even sheltered areas of the ocean's surface. These farms would operate continuously, performing a kind of industrial-scale alchemy, pulling the primary driver of climate change, carbon dioxide, directly out of the atmosphere and using it as a key, valuable ingredient to create a clean-burning, high-energy fuel. This process creates a beautiful and virtuous closed carbon cycle that stands in stark contrast to our current linear model of extraction and pollution. When you later burn this solar-derived fuel in a car engine, a ship's turbine, or a power plant, you do release carbon dioxide back into the air, but it is the exact same molecule of CO2 that was just pulled from the atmosphere to create the fuel in the first place. This makes it a carbon-neutral loop. It does not add any new net greenhouse gases to the atmosphere, unlike burning fossil fuels, which releases ancient, geologically stored carbon that has been locked safely underground for millions of years. This provides a direct, sustainable, and clean replacement for fossil fuels, offering a viable and desperately needed pathway to decarbonize vital, hard-to-electrify industries like long-haul shipping, heavy-duty trucking, and aviation that are incredibly difficult to power with batteries alone due to fundamental weight and energy density constraints that batteries may never overcome. While the concept is elegant, building a practical and efficient artificial leaf is a monumental scientific and engineering challenge that researchers are still diligently working to overcome. One of the biggest hurdles is finding catalysts that are both highly efficient at driving the chemical reactions and made from abundant, inexpensive materials, rather than relying on rare and expensive metals like platinum. The system must also be incredibly durable, capable of withstanding constant exposure to sunlight and water without degrading for years, a significant challenge for any complex chemical device. Furthermore, the process of capturing carbon dioxide directly from the air, where it is very dilute, is itself an energy-intensive task that can reduce the overall efficiency of the system. Researchers are tackling these problems by developing new classes of nanomaterials and metal organic frameworks that can act as better, cheaper catalysts and more effective CO2 sponges. The path forward involves a deep, interdisciplinary collaboration between chemists, material scientists, and engineers, all working to turn a brilliant laboratory prototype into a technology that can be scaled to power the world. The successful development and widespread deployment of the artificial leaf would do far more than just give us a new type of fuel. It would fundamentally redefine our entire relationship with energy and provide us with a powerful, proactive new tool to actively fight climate change and manage atmospheric carbon. It represents the ultimate form of energy independence and resilience, allowing any sunny region on Earth with access to any source of water, even seawater or wastewater, to produce its own clean, locally sourced fuel, thereby freeing nations from the volatile geopolitics and price swings of global oil markets. This technology could form the foundational backbone of an entirely new solar fuels economy, creating a sustainable and circular system for our global transportation and industrial sectors, the two largest sources of our carbon emissions. It would allow us to store the intermittent energy of sunshine in a stable, dense chemical form for months or even years, effortlessly overcoming the daily and seasonal intermittency problems of direct solar and wind power, and providing reliable, dispatchable power through all seasons and across continents. By thoughtfully integrating these remarkable devices into our existing energy infrastructure, we wouldn't just be adding another power source to the mix, we would be creating a seamless, intelligent, and truly sustainable cycle where the waste product of our energy use, carbon dioxide, becomes the valuable raw material for producing new, clean energy, all powered in perpetuity by the immense and constant power of the sun, finally aligning our economy with the principles of our planet. We are on the cusp of learning to cultivate energy, not just extract it. The artificial leaf represents a future where we can literally harvest fuel from the air using the power of the sun, turning the two greatest challenges of climate change, overabundant CO2 and our dependence on fossil fuels, into the solution. This is not merely a replacement for current energy sources, it is a higher-level approach, mimicking the sustainable cycles that have allowed life to thrive on Earth for eons. We are moving from an era of digging up ancient concentrated sunlight in the form of coal and oil to an era of using today's sunlight to power our world in perfect harmony with our planet's natural systems. The journey from the biological leaf to the artificial one is a testament to human ingenuity, and its success would mark one of our greatest achievements, learning to power our civilization not by plundering the Earth, but by emulating its most elegant and enduring strategies. If you found this as fascinating as I did, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. Share this video with anyone who loves science or just cool, futuristic tech. And of course, if you want to stay updated on this and other amazing breakthroughs, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.